Hi, I'm Craig Gordon with the Stop QIP, and I first want to ask you all to subscribe to our videos. What does that mean? For us old timers, that's a little scary word. It doesn't commit you to anything other than every time we produce a new video or we have an announcement on a lawsuit or a document that's coming out, if you subscribe, you'll get on your email a little pop-up to notify you that there's something new. That saves you from checking every other day or once a week to see if there's new stuff on there. Saves us a lot of time sending out these mass emails to, hey, take a look at this here. So that's why you subscribe. I highly recommend, if you are in this quota fight, you need to be up to date, and this is the best way to do it, to subscribe to these videos. And what videos are we going to have? We got some exciting videos for you. One of them is going to be on the Fair Political Practice Commission about the conflict of interest of the PRB board. We'll go into depth on that. There'll be another one on the Deputy Attorney General statement court regarding the rule of law. I find that one fascinating. We're going to be doing a video on all the lies that were entered into the record, the official record, at the last two hearings we had. And we're going to do a video on the double dipping that the quota boys are doing right now concerning RQAs and location differentials. You will see why they wanted the federal order in, how much money they're making on that off of us. It's amazing. We're going to do a video on how the co-ops, how are they operating the quota program today in Chapter 3.5 without a pool to take the money from. I mean, these are going to be a lot of fun for you guys to hear. And everything will be proof. All facts right behind it. We're going to have a video on the quota miss and the price fixing of quota. It's been going on for quite some time to hold the price up. The quota boys and CDFA will wish that they did the right thing 2 years ago. We should have had a vote 2 years ago, and this would all be behind us today. Just one little tidbit. Did you know the law firm that represents Matt Swanson and the Save Quit Boys? Mr. Kotchett, a senior partner, was in Governor Gavin Newsom's wedding. We're working on the confirmation on that right now today. That is interesting. So subscribe and you'll get all these videos hot off the press. Hi, I'm Craig Gordon with Stop QIP, and we've got a short video for you today, but it's an important video for you to see. This is why we claim, one of the reasons why we claim the QIP is illegal, and we're going to show you the proof that backs up that claim. First, we're going to read over what is a regulation and what is the law. We accept and obey lawfully enacted statutes and regulations, whether we like them or not, so long as they are properly created. We all agree of the law's legitimacy, even if we disagree about its desirability. Laws are proposed in bills in the legislature, which, if passed, become statutes in the California Code. A less well-known way of enacting laws, though, is through the adoption of regulations by the state government agencies. There are precise procedures that state bureaucracies must follow to adopt lawful regulations. These procedures are contained in the California Administrative Procedure Act, commonly called the APA. You'll find it in the Government Code sections of 11.340 to 11.365. Regulations are only legal if they are authorized by statute. But government agencies don't always enact their regulations lawfully. Sometimes agencies will issue decrees even though they have no statutory authority to do so. And even if they are acting within their statutory power, they will sometimes issue decrees rather than going through the APA rulemaking procedures. The APA has a name for this. It's called an underground regulation. When an agency imposes a regulation without going through the APA procedures, it creates an underground regulation. Under the APA, an underground regulation is void. California Code, Government Code, Section 11340.5. Underground regulations may take many forms, but if it didn't follow the APA rulemaking requirements, it's an illegal underground regulation. Underground regulation is legally void. That's Tidewater Marine Western versus Bradshaw, 14 Cal 4th 557. As far as the law is concerned, an underground regulation does not exist and never did exist. A person or business subject to an underground regulation, therefore, may lawfully ignore it. When the state government acts by decree and when it ignores the rules governing the lawful adoption of regulations, members of the regulated public must understand that they have options. They are not required to roll over and play dead merely because a state government bureaucrat has issued a decree. We are a government of laws, not of people. Okay, now you've heard what the law is about going through the APA. We're now going to show you a video that was taken in 2019, March 6th. It's a producer review board meeting. And you'll see me there in a little corner there, and there's the chairman, Fred Downman. I think that's Kay Stein, maybe Bordessa, but these are the different guys here at this meeting. But what you're going to hear is lead counsel for CDFA, Michele Dias. She's going to answer a couple of questions, which should shock you. But it's our proof that this is illegal, the QIP. And we can do that legally.
Well, these aren't regs. I think that there are weaknesses here in that the whole QIP program was adopted without going through the regulatory process. The whole QIP program was adopted without going through the regulatory process. The whole QIP program was adopted without going through the regulatory process. So, I mean, there are, for a lawyer, that's a concern, but that's how the QIP is operating now.
Can you believe that? Can you absolutely believe that? When I first heard that at the meeting, I was like, are you serious? But the rest of the PRB board, right over their head. They didn't care. They didn't care if it was illegal or not. They just want to collect their money from you every single day. When we did the thing about the petitions and how illegal that was, right over their heads. They don't care. They don't care. Now I'm going to play you one more part here to show you the actual another proof of why it's illegal. Listen up to Ms. Michele Dias.
So what does council have trepidation about as far as the regulatory aspect?
Well, it's not adopted pursuant to the APA.
What else do you need? What else do you need? And we got a lot more videos coming up to show you a lot more things just like this here. But it was illegal then, it's illegal today. They're taking our money illegally. This is unbelievable. And you wonder why those guys back in Washington, D.C., and they're storming the Capitol. We're not storming no Capitol. But I'll tell you right now, we are frustrated. We've done all the right things, and we keep getting it shoved up, you know what, by our government. We've got to stop this. Have a nice day, and thanks for watching. People ask me all the time, they call me, what are the updates? What's going on? Well, we're going to give these to you weekly on Facebook, Stop QIP Tax. Also, our website is Stop QIP Tax, where we give you these weekly updates of what is going on out there. So make sure you tune in, tell your neighbors, tell your friends. This is where you're going to get all the information that's going on, because we're going down that home stretch now. There's a lot of activity going on. And always remember, we will tell you the rest of the story.